Hi guys, Dennis here. I'm going to do a little test run with the excavator, just kind of show the operations. So here we go. Well, bear with me. I'm going to have to do it one-handed because can't find my and that's just with the pump mixed. And then I got my slew oil working. Left track going. Left and right tracks are both going. Now if I do it, I've got this mixed so that when I do my actions, it does actuate everything and the pump turns on, but then I can turn the pump on halfway. But I don't like to run my pump all the time. I'm doing this all one-handed. But anyway, and then I can crank it all the way. But the thing is when you got it mixed, if you do one thing, I'm trying to do this one-handed. When you do two actions, then it does speed the pump up. Or you can I may have to get another different hydraulic pump. I've sealed this pump up a couple of times, and before I took the pump apart, and it was a used pump that I had, and it was cavitating the oil really bad. I mean, it was aerating the oil really bad. So I pulled the pump apart. And there are plates that the gears run up against. And the back side of those plates was chewed up pretty bad. So that's the reason why it was cavitating the pump. So I pulled the pump all apart, flipped those plates around so I have a nice fresh surface for the gears to go up against, and boom, it works. So what I'm going to do, this was a used pump that I had in another excavator one time, and I wanted to make sure this one was going to work or fit in this application. But I'll go and buy another new pump, and maybe buy 2 or 3 of them. Unfortunately, they come with crappy black seals in them, and I have a whole bag full of the green seals for them, and they leak. This one here, I sealed it 3 times. Sometimes the O-ring doesn't get good seat and doesn't seal, and then when the pump is running, it's spewing hydraulic oil out. Not a lot, but it's a little dribbles. But I've had a couple of them that I've done this way, and you put the green O-rings in, and the problem's solved. So, but I think this pump is so badly worn, the gears and everything in it, and the shaft is worn. The shaft had some nicks in it, and so I stuck that in the drill and kind of polished the shaft up. So hopefully it'll run for a while. In the meantime, it's not like I'm going to go out and dig or do nothing anyway. It's winter. So what I'm probably going to do is order some more pumps, just like I have. They're a great little pump. Other than them leaking, just swapping the O-ring out, and that usually solves the problem. So I don't know why from the factory they can't just put the green O-rings in them to begin with, but it is what it is. So they're reasonable enough that I'll buy 3 or 4 of them. Yes, I could spend money and get a Premicon or a Fumatech or lots of other brands of high dollar pumps out there, and I could probably save myself a lot of headaches by spending a bunch more money. But I've been happy with these. Once I replace the O-ring, takes a couple of minutes and it's done. So otherwise, I've had good luck with these motors. The motors don't get hot. The hydraulic oil doesn't get hot. I did have a problem with another pump earlier tonight. I had that pump in it earlier tonight because the other pump was cavitating so bad. So then I had to drill a couple of holes and I had to swap some hoses. No big deal. And that motor got ungodly hot. I mean, hot, hot, hot. So I pulled it out, and I might tear it apart and see what's wrong with it. It might be something simple with the gears being crappy in there and whatever. But it almost had way too much volume, almost way too much power. And I've even debated on taking the brushless motor off the pump I have, putting that brushless motor on this pump, and maybe have something decent. But haven't got that far yet. This pump almost is too big and puts out too much volume for the excavator. Everything is super fast. I'd have to slow it way down and everything. But otherwise, yeah, I don't have any lights or no sound kit, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I don't think I'm even going to put a blinky light on it. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Maybe down the road I will. I do have a spot in there for a speaker that's, and I put the factory speaker that came with this toy, and then just wire a sound system to it. But to me, honestly, I really don't care. It's just more crap you got to add and more stuff to go problems with. But anyway, it's been a long weekend. I was going to give up on it when this other pump gave me a fits, and I was going to walk away. I was upset. Yes, I was a little upset, but I calmed down, just relax. It's not the end of the world. Things happen. And went back and rebuilt, so to speak, the other pump I was having problems with. Put it in here. Everything's working fine. So what I'll do is I like that pump for the size and where it fits. You know, a lot of this stuff is pretty small. This is not a big machine by no means. It's good size, but it's not huge. It's 16 scale or thereabouts. And but it'll fit right in with a bunch of my other stuff. So, but anyway, I talked way more than I should have. So anyway, well, you guys have to let me know what you think. I'm pretty happy with it. I will know more about it when I get it out and actually in the dirt and start digging with it, you know. We'll see how it goes. I know pretty well that this is going to probably dig better than my little case excavator. These cylinders are a lot bigger diameter, so they got more power. A little slower, but they have more power. You know, the more volume you can push at it, the more power you get. So anyway, I think I'm done. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.